Welcome to Uncompañero, where truth matters more than power. Today, we unpack a statement that has shaken the political landscape. Vice President Sara Duterte has said she wants an impeachment trial because, in her words, she wants a bloodbath. Now, what exactly does she mean by that? And why should Filipinos care? Vice President Duterte made the statement in response to increasing talk about her looming impeachment. But rather than shy away from the charges, she embraced the idea of a trial, describing it not as a threat, but as an opportunity for war. A war of words, will, and power. She emphasized that she won't be counting how many senators will vote for or against her, signaling that her focus isn't on numbers or alliances, at least not openly. But that statement raises questions. If she truly isn't counting votes, why mention that after the May 2025 elections, more senators aligned with her camp will be in power? It suggests a quiet confidence, not in justice, but in political loyalty, and her rhetoric doesn't stop there. Duterte also slammed two potential key figures in the impeachment process: former Senator Leila de Lima and attorney Chel Diokno. Both are being considered as members of the prosecution panel. Duterte called them anti-Sara and biased, suggesting the process is less about accountability and more about politics. But perhaps most troubling is how Vice President Duterte has a history of violent and deeply unsettling rhetoric. She once called for the assassination of President Marcos, First Lady Liza Araneta Marcos, and Speaker Martin Romualdez, a statement she later claimed was sarcasm. In another instance, she said she would choke an apple into the mouth of a congressman. These aren't metaphors. They're not slips of the tongue. They're patterns of language from the country's second highest official. This has led many to question her psychological fitness, with some calling for psychiatric and drug testing to ensure she is mentally and emotionally stable enough to hold high office, especially as the presidency could be one conviction away if Marcos Jr. falls. And still, millions might vote for her. Why? Because too often, we Filipinos have accepted power over principle. We've seen politicians with corruption cases, criminal records, and histories of violence still win by landslides. Not because they were clean, but because they had money, media, machinery, and dynasty. Now ask yourself, if we continue to choose loyalty over legality and emotion over evidence, what future are we voting for? Sara Duterte says she wants a bloodbath, but the real blood might be in our institutions, slowly drained by blind loyalty, forgotten justice, and normalized abuse of power. This isn't just about Sara Duterte. This is about who we are as a people and what kind of leadership we allow. So we ask you, like this video if you believe accountability matters. Share it if you think more people need to hear the truth. Comment your thoughts below. We read and respond to real voices. And subscribe to Uncompañero for investigative videos that refuse to look away. To our new subscribers, thank you. To those watching until the end, you are the hope this democracy needs.